Match day in London as Newcastle United has two huge games over the next few days in the capital, and we start off against Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Now, this is a big game for Newcastle, don't get me wrong, but I would argue it's a much bigger game for Tottenham. Look at the league table, look how tight it is in the middle. Tottenham, if they want to save their season, Tottenham don't want to have any European football going into next season, they have to get 3 points, I feel like, against Newcastle. They've got to go out guns blazing against Newcastle. They've got to really make it hard for us. And it's a game where I feel like Newcastle, of course, will go into this 100%, but it's also a game where we'll have one eye, I feel like, towards the Arsenal game during the week, because I would argue the cup game is much bigger, especially the first leg at the Emirates. Newcastle have got to get a half-decent result down there to make it hard for Arsenal at St James's Park. Now, of course, Tottenham have Liverpool as well in the Carabao Cup. But unfortunately for them, it's probably the one team you would not want to have over 2 legs. I feel like for Tottenham, they've got to have a focus on the league, whereas Newcastle have a focus on both. And I would probably lean towards the cup perhaps this week. So we'll see how things go today. Now, I have a bit of a disclaimer, and in my point of view, a bit of a shambles. I don't have a ticket for the game. Just to explain what's happened, essentially, every single week for the last 4 weeks or so, Newcastle's had an away ticket that's came out with so many games coming in now. For some reason, I've assumed that I've already bought a Tottenham ticket, but the reality was I never ever bought that Tottenham away ticket. So I went on for the Arsenal game, bought the cup ticket, and then I realised, hang on, where's the Tottenham ticket? I just never bought the Tottenham ticket, or the realisation when I seen that was just the most infuriating thing ever. So yeah, we actually aren't at the game today. I had 2 options of what I could have done for this match. Now, first off, I could have just went and bought a ticket on the home end, but one, it costs like £300. Like, it's like £300 to go watch this game on the home end. And secondly, this might come across as an arrogant comment from me or a bit of a cocky point of view as a Newcastle fan, but I'm expecting Newcastle to have some form of European football next season. So I'd much rather have that £300 saved aside with the rest of the money where I can just go abroad to all of these different Newcastle games. And that's probably the ideal situation that I would much rather do. I had one eye on that kid there. I can't lie. I thought he was going to take my phone. But yeah, the second choice and what we are going to do today, we're going to head somewhere else and watch the game. And it's quite a special place for Newcastle United fans. So let me take you there now. You might already know what I'm on about if you've ever been in London before or watched a Newcastle game. But I'm going to show you what is a special place where Newcastle fans get together on a match day. Jesus Christ. Here we are at the Dolphin pub. This is where we're going to watch Newcastle United's match against Tottenham today. It's the first time I've ever watched a Newcastle game, of course, inside this pub because I'm always at the games. But I'm intrigued to see this is an official London supporters group. So for those of you who aren't aware, basically all London fans come here every single match day to watch Newcastle play. So it's a get-together supporters group, and it's a good chance for Newcastle fans that live down in London to socialise and just enjoy themselves. So let's head inside now, let's enjoy the game, and let's hope Newcastle are going to pick up 3 points. A few people here today, probably around 30 or so. I don't care how Newcastle play, I'm just wanting the 3 points. I do have a full view of the game, by the way. I'm just showing halfway in case this guy wants to copyright this video. There's not as many here as I thought there would be. Oh, for Pete's sake, this is not a good start. It's not a good start. It's the wrong channel. Get the Newcastle game on. Honestly, there's a TV behind us at least, but yeah, it's ain't a great start. 3 minutes, they've already scored. I feel bad criticising because he just came back in the team, but that has to be Botman's man there. Simple ball in behind, Solanke beats Botman in the air. Botman has to win that header and he doesn't, so yeah, first attack of the game and Tottenham are already winning 1-0.
But basically I've seen it on that TV and it's delayed on that one. But yeah, Gordon 1-1 5 minutes in. This is going to be a real cracking game. That was hilarious, by the way. I could quite literally see it on that TV, and that one was like 5 seconds behind.
How have they not disallowed that goal? Like, it comes off Joe Leighton's arm and Newcastle scored from it. I know Joe Leighton can't do anything there, but that has to be one of the most blatant handballs I've ever seen. How has that not been disallowed? I'm not complaining, but yeah, I can fully understand the Tottenham unjust to watch.
Hey, get out!
TV's off again, this thing. But we'll go back to this TV now. What's going on here?
Oh, Newcastle made score. Oh, look, he gets TV sorted out. Missing chances here. Missed a big chance before his sack. He has got his goal there though. And I have to say, I think that's deserved scoreline at the minute. I think Newcastle's been way better than Tottenham.
That is Jacob Murphy's 7th assist this season in the league. 3 goals and 7 assists, which is just mental when you think about it. But once again, Murphy assist, this sack goal. How often do we see that combination? Half time them, Tottenham 1, Newcastle United 2, and I feel like going into half time, that is the fair scoreline reflection of the game. Newcastle have, without a doubt, in my opinion, been the better of the two teams. Tottenham, one chance, scored it. And it's harsh to criticise Botman because that's his first game back in the Premier League in, 9 months or something. But 3 minutes in, Botman, for me, he gets beaten way too easily. But, again, I'm not going to criticise. I think he's actually had a good half outside of that moment. And for Newcastle, especially in the final third, ruthless again. Unbelievable from us. Of course, you would have seen it in the clips inside the pub. The TV is doing my head in. The TV at the back is currently off. They've only got the one at the front working. And you could even see for the first goal, the TV at the back was actually ahead of the TV at the front. So the goal went in, and then there was like a delayed reaction because they're watching the other TV. So you'll be able to see it in the video, and I feel like any pub, every pub as well, I don't know how it always happens, but there's always an issue with the TV at the pubs. When Newcastle equalise, and now the frustrating thing about this game is that I feel like the media and get 100% in the press conference after the game will bring this up, and I feel like the media will just focus on the Jordan handball, but that's somewhat receptive because Newcastle were just easily the better team in our half, and everyone's going to pinpoint the handball and everyone's going to discuss about the goal that shouldn't have stood. But Newcastle has been without a doubt the better team in the game. But I'm going to be honest, I felt like the goal should have been disallowed. For me, Joe Linton handballs it. Yes, it's nothing to do with Joe Linton. His hands down in a natural body position. But the issue being is that it interferes with the play. The ball is past Joe Linton if it doesn't come off his hand. If Joe Linton, let's say, handballed it and then scored, it would have been disallowed. So the fact that Joe Linton passes it to Gordon, for me, it does interfere with the play. I've seen journalists go as far as say that in Newcastle's favour, it doesn't immediately interfere with the play, but regardless, for me, I'm not buying that. It does interfere with the play. For me, the goal shouldn't have stood, but Newcastle deserve to be winning at half time. Newcastle had plenty of chances, and I don't feel like it's an unjust of the game because Newcastle, without a doubt, deserve to be winning at half time. But it's frustrating because on social media everyone's going to bring up that goal but not mention the fact that Newcastle were without a doubt a better team. So this is Haggis. Obviously he's a bit cold, so he's going to get inside there. But,
he loves a kiss.
Yeah. He looks that way. Haggis.
Haggis, what's this? Look.
He's a good boy, but yeah, I'm going to let him get inside now because he is freezing, and hopefully we're going to have a good second half against Tottenham.
This side's coming off into the 85th minute now. The pressure is higher. Tottenham are creating chances. Newcastle are holding on to DLI. Some confident we can see the game out, but nervy. Newcastle need to dig in deep, not allow the crowd to dictate the game. Make sure we can't get 3 points without this massive result we get in.
10 minutes? Where have they got 10 minutes for? I reckon it would have been a good amount of added time, but no way is it 10 minutes, like, that is crazy. Entering into the 101st minute, this is surely going to be it. I don't think it's full time yet, you know. It's not full time yet. It's not full time yet. Right. Well, it is about to go in a sec, but that was a bit of a premature reaction there. We're heading into the 102nd minute. It has to be full time, surely. Come on. Oh, Tottenham are going to have an attack here. Please don't do this, man. Yes, well done.
Come on, it's 102nd minute. How is it not full time? Oh, Tottenham got an attack. I don't believe it. Offside, and I think that is now going to be it. Offside's been given against Tottenham. It is now full time. We made it hard there. We made it hard. Very pleased with that one. Full time, Newcastle United have won it in the end, 2-1. The half-time score turned out to be the full-time score, and we made that hard. And I will say straight away, before we talk about Newcastle performance in the second half, for 12 minutes of added time, they held their arses off. I felt like even during the added time, it was a bit nervy, but Newcastle had control, and they did hold on for 12 minutes against, I know it's a team currently in the bottom half, but it is a big six club away from home, and Newcastle held them off. And to be fair, even though Tottenham's by the end of today might be 12th or 13th, they're not that bad. I think that's a bit unjust to where they are. Tottenham are definitely at least a top half team. They've still got bags of quality. Look at the second half, subbed on Son, Maddison and Basuma as a triple sub, and that got the game into Tottenham's favour. Newcastle were just hanging on towards the end of the game. Obviously Gordon has quite a bad injury in his nose, meant to have to bring Harvey Barnes on, and it was a situation where our players were getting tired and Tottenham were piling pressure. The crowd was in Tottenham's aid, and they were just able to get into Newcastle, but still didn't create that much. Tottenham now, I'm looking at chances Tottenham had. Maddison probably should have scored edge of the box from a corner, that just went wide. And Tottenham had one chance inside the box where the ball was just pinging everywhere. But second half, didn't create that much. I still felt like Manchester United in the last game created way more than Tottenham did today, which I would argue is a good thing for Newcastle, because that was a Tottenham team that I felt like needed the win today. They threw everything at Newcastle, and I felt like we controlled the second half well enough. I'm not going to lie, it was still stressful, and I thought Newcastle still were hanging on, but it's good for Newcastle. I thought it was a good performance today. I really did think it was. I looked on social media, I've seen a lot of negativity towards Newcastle in that game, and I don't know how you can be negative towards that. Newcastle won the game, and that again was against a big six team away from home, and we won Man U and Tottenham 2 games in a row, which I know both of them are currently in the bottom. Get it! It's in there, you know. But yeah, even then, Newcastle done well. They've done well today, and now we're taking on Arsenal in the cup, 2-legged semi-final. And if you're able to hold on for 12 minutes at a time like we did against Tottenham, there's no reason why at the Emirates we can't potentially hold on, or can't potentially handle pressure from the home fans. And that was a lot of pressure Newcastle dealt with today, and I had to say I felt like we looked good coming out of that game. Obviously we still had to look at the injuries, still had to look at how Newcastle were going to focus and set up for the Arsenal game, but pleased with that today. Very pleased with that result. Thought it was good for us. We looked good, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next. But one final time, obviously apologies for me today. I would love to have been at the game. I would have got a ticket, and I just messed it up somehow. So yeah, it is what it is. Lesson learned, and we will make sure that we don't make that mistake again going forward. But we are still down in London for the next few days, and of course we have got a ticket for the Arsenal game, so you will at least see me in the Emirates on Tuesday. But quality day. Enjoy being at the Dolphin. So if you guys watch and live in London, want to be with Newcastle fans, that's the place to be. Top quality day. A lot of good people in there, a lot of generous people as well. Actually, there's loads of people offering to buy me a drink, like a real nice Josh. Just thank you so much, and I've enjoyed being in there today, and I've enjoyed seeing Newcastle win.